What's up everybody, I'm Campoggio, back again to find out what is the best investment you can make in CSGO. We will look at how some of the items in the game have performed, and we will discuss if now is a good time to start buying. Before we start, just a reminder that these are only my observations in the market, so don't YOLO your life savings onto them please. First up, at probably the worst investment you could make, we have actively dropping collection skins. These include the Bank, Italy, Lake, Safehouse, Train, the 2018 versions of the Inferno and Nuke collection, and the old Dust 2 collection. Since these skins are actively dropping and supply is always increasing, there is no reason for them to increase significantly in price over other skins. Some exceptions can be made with skins that can be used as trade-up fillers for different tiers, like the Dark Blues for the Italy collection, since they have a single purple to trade up to, increasing your odds to get the skin you want from a trade-up. This is especially true on the release of operations, and when new cases are released, as people will use up these trade-up fillers to try and get the new skins. Before we move on to the next set of items, here is a friendly reminder to like the video and subscribe if you want more of these kinds of videos. This way you can tell YouTube that I'm a good boy. With that out of the way, let's see the next set of skins. The ones not actively dropping anymore. This includes several collections. All the collections mentioned are the non-souvenir variant, keep that in mind. These would be all the collections from 2021, all the collections from Broken Fang and Shattered Web, Cash, Chop Shop, Cobblestone, Gods and Monsters, Overpass and Rising Sun. These skins have very limited supply as most of them are not dropping anymore at all, and the only way to generate new ones is through trade-ups. This makes the lower tier skins get more expensive since the supply is shrinking as less and less of these are available. One example of this is the Gods and Monsters collection. It was part of Operation Bloodhound and stopped dropping after the operation was finished. A single grey skin from this collection can cost upwards of $4, and the operation's covert weapon, the Op Medusa, costs a whopping $5,500 in factory new. At the moment of recording this, there is only 418 of these in factory new condition. Comparing it to almost a 2000 factory new Dragon Lords, it's a really small population, less than a quarter. I've been talking a lot about trade-ups until now, so I feel like I should specify. There was a time where doing trade-ups was profitable and relatively safe. With all the options available today for finding these trade-ups and having all the odds and profits calculated for you, they are so exploited by everyone that trying to profit from them is a gamble and nothing more. Only do trade-ups if you're okay with the knowledge that you will probably lose money and not gain some. With most of the skins accounted for, we will have to talk about where skins come from. One of CSGO's players' favorite topics, cases. Cases can be divided into three groups: actively dropping cases, or the ones that you can commonly receive when you have a Prime account, rare cases, you have a small percentage to receive these instead of an actively dropping one as a drop, and there is also discontinued cases. These are cases that have stopped dropping altogether, for one reason or another, but that doesn't mean that they are necessarily good investments. We will see why shortly. Starting with the actively dropping cases, these are the ones that see the largest opening numbers. Here you can see the approximate number opened for each case. Credits to Fiedic for the amazing work. Actively dropping cases are the ones that naturally see the least amount of growth, as there is always a steady supply of them rapidly dropping. The main driving factor in these cases is how expensive the skins and the golds inside them are. The higher the value, the higher the desire to open something great. Next, the rare cases. These see lower opening numbers because users don't get these dropped often. So instead of having it dropped and just opening it right away, users have to actively look on the market for the specific case they want to open, as just getting a single one will take a long time. I've played the game for several years and Gaben blessed me with a single Bravo case back in the early 2021, and I've never seen another rare drop since. Similar to the active cases, the prices of these are dictated by the items inside them. One thing that can hurt the growth of one of these cases is if it shares golds with a case in the active drop pool, as this effectively increases the supply of those golds exponentially. Lastly, we have the totally discontinued cases. I've saved them for last because you would think that since these are the most limited in supply, they might make a great investment. Well, not really, because all of them share their knife finishes with rare or actively dropping cases. There were a few that were useful as trade-up fillers, but by now they've been almost hunted to extinction. Next, there are stickers and sticker capsules, specifically the ones sold at majors and not the ones found in the store. We all know the most famous one, but pretty much all of the oldest stickers and capsules are now very pricey, and were once sold at the same price we see RMR, Rio, and the other modern capsules. And in my opinion, the ones we are getting recently also look better. It's true that supply of most of these is absolutely massive, but as with all, it will dwindle over the years. If you are in it for the long time, you are most likely to see these increase over the sale price than you are not to. Most of these have seen a sale in the last few years, and it usually also lasts quite a long time, so I recommend waiting for a sale if you're planning to pick up some capsules from this major. If you want to know more about what to invest in for this major, check out this video I made about that. Also, I think there is one last thing to mention, and that is agents. While agents that were dropped some time ago have already had their spikes in price, Valve has kept these pretty much an operation exclusive. There is no other way to generate agents currently. It's true that they also don't diminish in supply like stickers and cases, but neither do covered skins, and those prices keep on going up. I will keep an eye out for agents if we get some for cheap at the next operation, as those might be the real money makers once the operation ends. That's all the opportunities to make big stonks in CSGO that I could think of. Do you have any investments that made you some good profit? Tell me about it in the comments below. If you liked the video, smash the like button and subscribe for more content. I'm Campoggio, see you in the next one.